It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where we'll see which conference reigns supreme tonight. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Washington Commanders, next on Madden NFL 25.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena. We're in a much different type of arena here, Commanders Field in Landover, Maryland. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
The former Commander, Dustin Hopkins, has it teed up. And here we go from the nation's capital. Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. And leading them out, the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, the number 2 pick in the NFL draft out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Well, here he comes. Here comes the Heisman Trophy winner from a season ago, and what a show he put on, man. He was a stat stuffer. Over 1,100 yards rushing. Looked a lot like Lamar Jackson did back in the day in college. And oh, by the way, 40 touchdowns passing too. You know why this Washington organization took him so high in this draft? They want him to be Lamar Jackson. They want him to be dynamic. And he's going to get his career off and running.
They gained 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From the 46. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Look, the Browns close in and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
After the sack, another pass on second down. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. Third down, 1 yard to go.
17 yards on the play. It's now third down.
And they're going to throw, no spike, trying to catch him off guard. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Landover right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up.
Let's go now.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get the game's first points here in the 2nd. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. They'll be led out by a guy coming off a pair of shortened seasons. The former Pro Bowler, now in his 8th year, Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson's time here in Cleveland. It's been a bit of a bumpy road, just not been available, not on the field for his Cleveland Brown teammates. And remember, this organization made a hefty investment in him, more guaranteed money than any player in the history of the NFL. If he stays on the field, if he's able to be durable and reliable, he could finally make that return on investment for the Browns.
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. From the gun, Watson. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Browns driving ahead. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Watson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. And this punt lands in the end zone for a touchback. Back out run the Commanders for their 2nd drive of the game. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
You know, as a quarterback, you got to give your man enough space to make that catch inbounds. That was off just enough to carry him to the sideline before he could establish possession.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. That's complete. Here's Brown. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Here we go, here we go.
3rd and short, Daniels. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Come on, come on.
Again, Daniels to the air. He's on the move. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap to Daniels. The Browns close in and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Here we go, strike.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And this one doesn't go far. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the 2nd time. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. 1st and 10, here's Watson. He's got a man left. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that gives the Browns a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's Watson, 1st and 10. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its 2nd. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Watson. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Dustin Hopkins is going to try this Browns field goal. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. It's halftime from near the nation's capital. The Commanders pulling in front after 2. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll let you and Brock catch your breath as we welcome the rest of you to our EA Sports Halftime Report.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. On the return, it's James Prochet. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Well, partner, those halftime adjustments they had planned on offense. Hold on, let me just crack it open here and throw those right out the window.
That's such a bummer. You do spend those rapid minutes in the halftime locker room getting everybody on the same page. Hey, here we go. Here's our plan. Here's our new script.
Yep.
And instead, that script, well, it's rewritten. And now the defense got to respond.
Here's Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ready?
It's 2nd and goal.
Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Watson now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 2nd down.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. To throw, here's Watson. Buys time, rolling right. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over, over.
And they make the tackle at the 38. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them, They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Watson on 1st and 10. Finding Judy. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Throwing is Watson. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. This one intended for the running back. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Sticking to the air with Watson. Escapes the pocket. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Here's Watson to the air. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Watson. And the Commanders get home. They drop in. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Browns trailing by 11. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Here's Watson. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Commanders take over and have it starting out at the 18-yard line.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
The Commanders all set to regain possession. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. The Browns take the 1st of their 3 timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Ready. Tag.
Another carry for Robinson. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Staying with Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Robinson on the inside give. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Come on.
On second down, Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Robinson, and he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
It's 4th down.
Ready.
And they're going to spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. To score this as a win for the Commanders. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only 1 field goal. Playing shutdown football like that, Brock, it is no surprise they came away with the win. And I think you'd agree, we see some more lockdown football in their future. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders. As with that, we sign off from DC.